Hey, how you guys doing out there? My name is Murphy, my beautiful wife,
Melissa,
and we are here to help you guys improve your
health,
wealth, and relationships. So with that said, you guys, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about something that's not talked about enough. And what that is, you guys, is actually ways to eliminate that poverty mindset. For today's episode, we'll give you 4 ways to help you guys eliminate that poverty mindset, okay? So the first one is embracing the past. Now think about it, you guys. We all have a past, good or bad. And for me and my wife, unfortunately, we had a past that consisted of a financial scarcity, unfortunately, right? But the thing is, we are here today to tell you that we've overcome that. But when I was a child, you guys, I still remember those times standing in the welfare line with my mother, my brother, and just getting food stamps for us to feed ourselves, right? Because as me and my brother grew up, my mom was a single mother, and she did the best she can. She had to, work and really put food on the table. As me and my brother grew up, because we had a lot for sure. But the thing is that we had to really do things that unfortunately we necessarily didn't want to do, and that's standing in line of welfare and getting food stamps, or staying with other people like my grandmother and my grandfather and staying there for a period of time just to get back on our feet. So really a lot of things that we didn't want to do, but we had to do because of the situation we're in financially. So
wow, babe. Yeah, thanks for sharing. So absolutely accepting your past. I'm the oldest of 5 children, and growing up we didn't have a lot of money, and so it was kind of ingrained in me growing up of like the fear of not having enough, the fear of missing out on things that I wasn't able to do because money was an issue, and so just now that I'm an adult and I've made my own financial mistakes and we've had our own financial journey, I've learned to just like embrace that and accept that and just be grateful for that, because that has really made me who I am today. So just embrace your past. The next one, you guys, is have a money vision.
That's important.
So where do you see yourself in your financial journey or in your finances in the next 3 to 6 months, maybe, next couple of years, 5 years? Do you see yourself debt-free? Do you see yourself retiring early? Do you see yourself traveling or having a family or buying a house? So it's super important to write this down and have a visual that you look at every day, and just kind of remind yourself of that money vision of where are you going, how are you progressing. I mean, even in the next couple months, if you pay off like one debt, like that's amazing progress. That's headed towards your money goal or your money vision. So have a money vision.
That's awesome. The next way, you guys, is having a gratitude list in which you write in every single night. At least I should say most nights, right? I can tell you one thing, you guys, this is something I have to work on. I don't do this as much as I should. But for sure, when I do it though, it definitely changes the way I think the next day. And the next day is very productive. I'm more joyous. Have a better, clear mindset. My perspective is good, and I just feel so great all around. But I definitely need to push this envelope of myself to make sure I, write in that gratitude list every night before I hit the pillow and go to sleep. And I suggest you guys do the same. It really helps, I promise.
Yeah, for sure. Gratitude lists are amazing. Just watch how it will make you feel better and just change your mindset. For me specifically, where I'm not feeling that great, I just start writing down like, the simple things, like I'm grateful for running water, I'm grateful for a bed to sleep in, I'm grateful for my marriage, or just different things. And I start to lift myself up and change that way of thinking of like, I'm not afraid of not having enough. Like that was that little girl in me, but today I have all these things in my life to be grateful for. So it really helps change your mind around that not having enough or that poverty mentality.
That's good. And the last one, you guys, is reconditioning your mindset. This is a big one.
Yes. We always talk about it, you guys. Reading books, listening to podcasts, listening to your favorite speakers, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, the things that you think, the scarcity mentality, like how can you shift that mentality? How can you change that to have one of abundant mentality? So all those things that you're putting in, you know, there's plenty of free resources out there. So just really changing your mind and reconditioning the way that you're thinking, specifically around money.
Yeah, to add to that a little bit, babe. You know, I think we all come to a point that we have two decisions to make, or two choices, I should say. You can either stay where you are, or do the hard work and get to where you want to be. Those are the two choices, right? In life, if you really think about it in those simple words. It's like, okay, you want to stay where you are, or you want to push yourself to get to a point where you are, you know, wealthy. You know, you're experiencing life in a way that you've never thought of. You know, but along that way from your current mentality and your growth mentality, in that little space between, that's a lot of progress. That's a lot of pain. That's a lot of tears. That's a lot of things that you have to do to make sure you get to that point. It's going to really challenge you. It's going to pull you to a place that stretches you as an individual. And we highly suggest you that make sure that mindset is shifted if you want to conquer the world, per se, you know, in regards to maybe your fitness journey or your debt-free journey to become financially wealthy. You have to stretch yourself mentally. Make sure you keep changing that mindset for sure. So, but with that said, you guys, we're so grateful that you have stopped over and watched our video, but we are so excited for the next one. But until then, you guys, stay blessed, be at rest. Peace out.